Do you know what AI really is? Let us tell you just how insane they can be. Every 0.5 seconds, large language models (LLMs) around the world process and generate about 75 million words. Every 60 seconds, just 1 minute, self-learning AI systems like GPT-5 or Gemini 3.0 complete an inference cycle equivalent to a human reading 200 books. It doesn't stop. Recently, Elon Musk said that Tesla could become the first company to create artificial general intelligence (AGI) in a humanoid, physically embodied form. They would be capable of understanding, learning, and performing any intellectual task that a human can do, across all fields at a level equal to or even surpassing human intelligence. That's why their humanoid robots could one day handle a wrench as skillfully as a human, chop vegetables, cook meals, feed your baby, and even bathe your pets. So how could Tesla's robots potentially become smarter than humans? And why haven't leading AI companies like OpenAI been able to achieve that yet? First, we need to clarify what artificial general intelligence actually is. Is it AI? Yes, AGI is a form of AI, but it is far more advanced than the AI we have today. Put simply, today's AI is like a super chef who only knows how to cook French cuisine. Meanwhile, AGI is like someone who can cook every dish in the world, and also go to the market, bargain for ingredients, clean the house, and even help your kids with their homework. But operating in the real world isn't something every AI can do. An AI system doesn't just need to be intelligent, it also needs a physical body capable of moving, balancing, and working reliably. That's why Tesla created a humanoid robot named Optimus. The robot is designed to pair an AGI-level brain with a capable of moving at speeds of up to 8 miles per hour and equipped with hands featuring 22 degrees of freedom. The goal is to build a robot that doesn't just think but can actually work in our world. Today's title might make a lot of people curious. Tesla bot Gen 3, new legs hit 8 miles per hour. Yes, 8 miles per hour may sound like just a number, but for a humanoid robot, it represents a major leap in mechanical engineering, algorithms, and especially foot design, the component that directly determines whether a robot can truly run, rather than simply move. According to the vision of Elon Musk, robots must be capable of working in the human world, a world filled with stairs, slippery floors, soft carpets, vibrating factory environments, and unexpected collisions. And Gen 3 is showing that Tesla has focused intensely on that very foundation, the feet. If we look back at the early versions of Optimus, many people once mocked the way it walked. At that time, its feet were almost completely flat, making full contact with the ground and lacking the heel-to-toe rolling motion that characterizes human biomechanics. The result was a stiff walking style, poor balance, and high energy consumption. But in 2026 with Gen 3, everything has changed. Tesla has shifted to a multi-layered structure featuring a separated heel zone, a flexible mid-foot arch, and a more responsive toe section. This allows the robot to perform the heel-to-toe roll mechanism just like humans do. When you watch it in slow motion, you can clearly see each phase heel strike, weight transfer through the arch, and a powerful toe push-off. That final toe push phase is exactly what allows Gen 3 to reach 8 miles per hour, instead of being limited to under 5 miles per hour like earlier versions. Another crucial upgrade is the high-density pressure sensor network embedded in the Gen 3 feet. These sensors measure force distribution every millisecond, allowing the robot to calculate the optimal contact point with the ground, based on both surface stiffness and the body's tilt angle while running. This is a fundamental difference compared to many other humanoid robots on the market, where the feet are mainly designed just for standing and maintaining balance, such as those from Unitree Robotics, Boston Dynamics, or Figure AI. In Gen 3, the feet have almost become a true computational device in their own right. At present, Optimus moves at around 2.2 miles per hour, completing 132 steps in 78 seconds, about 1.67 steps per second, with a stride length of just over 1 foot. Meanwhile, many competitors can reach speeds of up to 5.59 miles per hour, so the gap is real. However, the slightly bent knee posture Optimus maintains, similar to robots from Boston Dynamics and Unitree Robotics, is not a weakness, but a deliberate engineering choice. This stance lowers the center of gravity, increases stability, and allows the robot to react more quickly to changes in terrain. At the Tesla event and inside the Gigafactory Texas 4680 battery factory, Optimus has already demonstrated stable movement through crowds, autonomously avoiding obstacles and people without human intervention. Another important improvement rarely discussed is the micro-toe adjustment mechanism. Although the robot doesn't have fully separated toes like humans, the front section of the Gen 3 foot is divided into flexible micro-segments. As a result, the running form at 8 miles per hour looks remarkably natural. If you were to watch only the lower body, it would be surprisingly difficult to distinguish it from a human athlete jogging at a slow pace. But the question in the title still remains: full tasks? In other words, what do these updates actually mean for what the robot can do? What can Optimus Gen 3 really do in the real world? Imagine coming home after a long and exhausting day at work, only to find that everything in the house has already been taken care of. The cleaning is done, dinner is prepared, the garden is maintained, and the laundry is neatly folded, all handled by a humanoid robot. This is exactly the future that Tesla is trying to shape with Optimus, a robot designed to take over the tedious, repetitive tasks that nobody wants to do, from simple household chores to more complex responsibilities in everyday life. By the end of this year, Tesla finally achieved something that is now considered one of the most advanced robotic arms in the world. Very few competitors can match it, because most other robotic arms have fewer than 10 degrees of freedom. A complete 5-finger hand with 22 degrees of freedom is a major milestone, especially considering that Tesla had very little previous experience in robotics. Elon Musk described this as a huge leap forward in Optimus's dexterity. Previously, the Optimus hand had 11 degrees of freedom, while the human hand had about 27. In the latest update video, you can see the robot lifting a tray filled with 4680 battery cells weighing around 25 pounds. Just imagine doing this yourself. Holding an 11-kilogram object like that would quickly put strain on your wrists, shoulders, and fingers. It's not an easy task. For Optimus to do this, its fingers must lock firmly with just the right amount of friction to keep the tray from slipping, especially since the surface appears quite smooth. Tesla has clearly invested heavily in developing these capabilities, creating a robotic hand that combines strength with the fine control needed for complex handling tasks. Elon Musk also mentioned that Optimus has significantly improved tactile sensing. In simple terms, this means the robot can better feel the objects it is holding, allowing it to judge how to grip them and how much force to apply. With this new upgraded version, the sensitivity of the Optimus hand has improved even further. It can lift delicate objects without damaging them, while still being strong enough to handle heavier items as well. For example, it can not only hold an egg, it can even peel an egg with surprising precision. On X, Musk also hinted that Optimus may eventually be able to thread a needle and even play the piano using these hands. Now imagine this: an Optimus robot is asked to fetch something from the kitchen. It immediately remembers where it last saw the item. For example, imagine a robot in your living room, and you ask it to bring you a bottle of water from the kitchen. Instead of having to search from scratch, the robot remembers exactly where it last saw the bottle, for instance, on the kitchen table or inside the refrigerator. Do you think the new foot design is enough for Optimus to truly handle full tasks in real-world environments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to share it so more people can follow the latest progress in humanoid robotics. Thanks for watching, and see you again in the next analysis.